I hope you can read this better than you could part one. I'm new at filming with this camera, or any camera really. Anyway, this is my total sales record since May, folks. For 10 months. They don't quite cover February, but nothing sold in February anyway. The Amber is paid units of ebooks. So that's my record for 10 months. I sold 5 ebooks for 99 cents an ebook. On the other hand, 15 ebooks were read for free because I enrolled all my books in KDL Select in order to get more profit, supposedly, and more advertising or more free publicity or whatever. But I haven't got any pennies from the KDL fund, which I'll show you at the bottom of this page. So I'm wondering if I'll ever see any money from that. Probably not. The gray is the net units sold paperback, but 5 of those I bought myself. So a total of, I think it said 9. Well, 5 I bought in the first place, and I bought all 10 actually. So I think I sold 1 copy that somebody else bought, maybe 2, in 10-month time, because I bought a copy of all my paperbacks myself, and there's a 10 total, even though the novella is on the skinny side. The second column of Amber, that's the number of pages read. So most people read that for free. That's got to do with the KDL fund, and I don't know how that works. And this is the total royalties. Like I say, less than $8.50 over 10 months, and that's $8.50. So I'm about to capitulate and cave in and pay them their extortion fee. And here's the KPL fund worth $20.9 million, and supposedly somewhere along the line they'll send me 2 cents worth of that. These are my 10 titles. The Waking Up trilogy is 3 of them. My first attempt at the Great American Novel went long because I didn't know how long to make it, and I went with my imagination. The Ghost, Simple White Tea, Bats and Dogs, Good Girls, those are all novellas, along with Skin Deep, which I wrote for websites but got nowhere with. Flash on the Page is a collection of flash fiction. 133 stories, 250 words long each, basically 1 page long. I did it as a writing exercise, and I threw that in. I threw everything in that I could, trying to make money, to no avail. Pandemonium is a collection of 15 short stories. The first short story, as I wrote, looking to find a genre to pursue. A genre, whatever you call it. Anyway, romance got the most popular results on a website called Urbis, which don't exist anymore. So that's what I went with when I wrote the When Will I Wake Up trilogy. When you first upload your manuscripts, you get to put 7 keywords, which is supposed to help people find your book. But you type any of them in, my books don't come up on any of them. I tried them all. It's because you have to pay to have those keywords attached. So doing this in the first place, it's just to whet your appetite so you're ready to pay when you go to promote your work, which I'm doing today, finally. Not that I think it's going to help, but because I need to find out, just to keep myself from asking for what's left in my life, what if I had. So I went ahead and did this ahead of time, so I didn't have to make you watch me fill it out. I went with both types, sponsored products and product display ads. And the first one, since they set your budget, is $5 per day, but it's not telling me how long. So that's every day until I tell them to stop, I guess. And I attached 3 keywords: contemporary fiction, contemporary romance, and romance fiction. As bored as I can get them. And now they got my credit card. I don't gotta do this all the time. So if I'm paying $5 a day, continuously starting a day, they don't even give me an option to turn it off. So that's not good. I'm going to have to tell them. I guess I go on. Here's the second part, the product display ads. So I'm going to go down. It's got a $100 minimum bid of paying 25% per bid when they'd say the average is 29 to 36 cents. And watch me have to put on. I didn't have to. So that's $100 on top of the $5 a day. Wish me luck, but before I go, let me tell you what I think's going to happen if this is really the scam I think it is. Just the book I paid to promote will sell. Only about half of what I'll probably make royalties equal at best half of what I pay them to promote the book. Because I know $200 is far less than they've made a scientific study to determine people are willing to pay to chase their dreams. But that's all I got, so if I don't make enough profit to reinvest in promoting my work, this is it. Of course, I got a course of action when that happens, but that'll be 2 months from now, so I'm giving them plenty of time to prove me wrong. I just hope it doesn't cost too much money. I'll let you know when part 3 comes around. This is not fun for me. It should have been far easier. Let's see. Any good con man would let you get half of what you paid back to get you to pay more. But we're dealing with corporate minds, so I might not even make that much. And like I said, most of this is perfectly legal unless they're not accurately recording actual book sales, because they regulate themselves. No independent agency is in charge of it. And that just ain't right. There's too much motive for them to push you into paying promotional fees forever by squeezing your royalties down to as little as possible by trial and error methods. So my guess is the 200 or so I just spent is a drop in the bucket compared to what's required to get them to even come close to doing the right thing. Like I said, we'll see if my foreboding forecast comes true or not soon enough. And once again, thanks for watching.